my dear brothers and sisters. Today we are celebrating the feast of Saint John Maria Vianney. He's not a very clever man. He hails from a very poor farmer's family. From the early childhood, he saw priests who were celebrating the Eucharist hidingly in secret place. Because by the end of 18th century, there was the French Revolution, and as a consequence of that French Revolution, priests were persecuted, religious freedom was not there, therefore they had to go in secret to celebrate Holy Eucharist and pray. So Maria Vianney considered priests to be real heroes, and from her mother he learned the devotion and pious prayers, especially praying rosary. And then he was a very devout person. By seeing mother and early priests in his childhood, he wanted to become a priest. But due to the family status, his father wanted him to work in the field, and so he was not so much encouraged to be a priest. At the age of 20, he joins seminary, and then he finds it very hard to learn because he hails from a poor family, did not receive early education, and he had to study everything in Latin. This made his life miserable. And he continued to study. His formators wanted to send him away. He was a pious, devout person. That was the reason he was promoted to priesthood. And again, he was promoted as a parish priest in Ars. There you know the situation of the people. They were not coming to the church. Church was very dirty. Still, he cleansed the church, started praying, going to the cemetery and praying, and then people were not coming to the church. So he visited house to house, and then he came to know the situation of the people. And then some days he had worked with the family in the field, and that way he was gaining the people, gaining parishioners. And then he requested them in turn to come to church on Sunday. So people could not deny him because he was being with them, worked with them for a day, and then he was requesting them to come to the church. And he spent almost 12 to 16 hours a day in the confessional, praying, and then God granted him the grace to know if some people hide some sins, don't want to confess, all those were revealed to him. And more than 20 lakh people have confessed. So when we go through the life of Maria John Vianney, he had a very poor family background. He was not so much educated, poor in studies. The formators considered him not good for priesthood. And then he was given the hopeless parish in the diocese. But his faith and his devotion made him a saint. He was a very humble and simple person. When we look at today's gospel, we see Canaanite woman. Canaanite woman means she is not a Jew. And if she is not a Jew, she has to keep the social distancing as we do. And she was untouchable. He could not come to the Jews, come to Jesus. She could not come near him and pray or ask his favor. And then what happens? He first requested, shouted loudly. Jesus ignored her, a rejection. She is facing rejection. Second time, she comes a little closer and shouts, and Jesus asks a question: do we give food to the dogs? The food that is kept for the children to the dogs. Again, she is faced with rejection. And third time, Jesus says, your faith is great. So she had a mental agony. Her daughter was suffering, and Jesus was ignoring her first, second, and it was the third time her request was heard. So all through life, facing rejection, troubles, she becomes a woman of faith. Now, as a Jew, Jesus cannot go close to him because of the Jewish laws, the rules and regulations. And Jesus comes out of that particular rules and situations of life. And then Canaanite woman, again, she also cannot come closer to Jesus because of the existing religious practices. Then she takes a step ahead to meet Jesus, and there the miracle takes place. So, dear brothers and sisters, let us rely on God, rely on the power of God. And Maria Vianney says, how life is like a garden. And in the garden, there are so many beautiful flowers grow. And the gardener is always watching out. Where weeds are growing up, he would pluck them out and pour water in time, give manure, and so the garden becomes very beautiful. So our soul is like a garden. Every time we have to watch out. Remove the weeds from our heart. Remove the repetitive sins from our hearts, and then we can become holy. So let us seek the intercession of John Maria Vianney, and even in the face of difficulties, struggles, and rejection, let us rely on the power of God.